Okay, I'm gonna be right back, y'all. Oh, okay. So hello, y'all. So this live is not going to be long, but I did want to keep my word and do this live today. So, oh my goodness, I have been thinking about so much stuff. So today is my 22nd anniversary of living positive. I've had the nothingness for 22 years now. I've been living with the nothingness for 22 years. I'm 48 years old, And when I turned 26, the year that I got my critical thinking matter, the year my brain finished developing, the girls had worked me. They had worked me with the okey doke. They had worked me with the okey doke. It's the okey doke. I got the okey doke. On my 26th birthday, I was diagnosed with the okey doke. Brain had yet finished developing, honey. And the girls had gave me the diagnosis, honey. They had gave me the nothingness. Yeah. They had polluted the blood. The blood was filled with the toxins. They had gave a girl the nothingness, baby. They tried to take a girl out. There was a war on this melanin. There was a war on this womanhood, on this femininity. Oh, there was a war on this femininity, honey. They had come for me. They had come for the eunuch. They had come. They had Purple Prodigy in the building. They had come for the eunuch. They had come for the good eunuch. They had said no. They said, we know what you coming. They said, we know your calling. They said, we know what you meant to do. They said, you the one that's finna be this lay lim lay lur. They saw it. A story had been told, honey. A prophecy had been told, baby. They said one was gonna come. It was gonna be one of them black ones. Mm-hmm. With a wide nose, some big lips, and some crooked teeth, baby. The last thing you would expect, baby. But they was gonna wake up a nation. Baby, they was gonna be elevating the people and waking the people up to consciousness, baby. One of them 9 ether beings, baby. One of them 9 ether beings, baby, was gonna come. Yes, came through a portal in New Orleans. Came through a portal down in New Orleans. And baby, they tried to stop me. They tried to stop me, baby. They said, oh no, baby, they contaminated the blood. Yes, ma'am, honey, they had went to a prophet. And a prophet had foretold, oh, this will be the undoing of the patriarchy. Oh, this one is coming. It's one coming. They're coming to undo it, baby. They're coming in the name of Tiamat, baby. They're coming in the name of Isis, baby. They're coming in the name of Aset, baby. Yes, baby, they're coming in the name of Oshun, Yemaya, Olukum. They're coming in the names, baby. They're coming in the name of Ashira. They're coming in the name of Inanna. Ow! Ow! They did not want it. They did not want it. They was not here for it. How dare you? No, 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 no. Don't you wake these children up. Let these children stay asleep. Patriarchy got to operate, baby. Patriarchy got to operate. Don't you come up here sabotaging the good patriarchy now. Child, speaking of patriarchy, they saw it and had a terrible nightmare ever since. Child, TS9 ether, period. Child, so you saw what Funky Dineva done hauled off and said that trans men is women. And patriarchy will never be threatened. Real men would never be threatened by trans men because they are women. Girl, not Funky, not Diva done advocated for the trans girls. And this is what was so crazy, child. I'm looking in the comment section, and all of the females who identify with womanhood missed the plot. He was literally saying that a trans man is no threat. We will never respect you as a woman. And the females in the comment section, the women born with wombs, they may as well have just agreed with what he was saying. They were so focused on responding back to what Cherry the Boom was saying about women being in competition, and it's like I said in my little video clip earlier, if I would have been born with a vagina and I was not, I had to lay on the table and have that sex change. And I say I had to lay on the table and had the sex change because that's something that I have to specify, because a lot of people who are calling themselves transsexual, the word transsexual meant that you had the sex change, or you wanted to have the sex change. And so now, since a lot of girls have repurposed the word, I intentionally say sex change because I want to highlight this particular experience under the trans umbrella, a man, a woman. So yeah, but if I had been born with a vagina, I would never make competition of beings who have chosen to undergo that journey, to take on, to become a part of that struggle. Cause it is a struggle. Womanhood is a struggle. Like, the only way you ain't struggling as a woman is if you just really, really just here to be kept. You just don't have no problem with being submissive to a system that doesn't really want you in a actual position of power, that never wants to see you as a pope, that never wants to see you as the president of the United States. The only kind of way womanhood is not a struggle is if you've bought this idea that you were meant to be the rib, that you came from a man, and that you're his helpmate. That's the only way you don't see womanhood as a struggle. And if you think like that, then this is not a conversation for you. This is definitely a conversation for women who want to be autonomous, women who want opportunities, women who want the chance to lead, women who are competent and capable enough to lead. Women who are trying to go beyond the glass ceiling. And so, but if you're not a woman who sees the world in that way, then you don't understand trans. You don't understand trans women becoming a part of the struggle. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of trans women don't make it very clear for y'all. A lot of trans women say the most toxic, misogynistic, sexist, self-hating ass shit. You really honestly, like, I can't even be mad at y'all half of the time for how y'all be feeling. But some of y'all just mad for no reason. Cause I get it all the time too. Like, I literally be in the store minding my business. I done been in the store minding my business, and I done had a black woman who was born with a womb, tell me, "Oh, you trying to get in front of me, bitch? You ain't me." Like, just like started an argument with me that became about sex and gender, and it had nothing to do with it. So I have been around that type of ignorance, and I think it's because they get caught up in a certain algorithm on the internet. But I also know a lot of trans women who ride in that same algorithm. All you know is competition with females because that's what you're looking at. Like during this time, we got to be really, really careful with the algorithm, people, because this is how the algorithm set up. The algorithm is like Pandora's box. You tap on a video one time, you go down that rabbit hole, the algorithm is going to start showing you more and more and more of that. All you got to do is engage with it one time. Then the next thing you know, bitch, it'll start taking over your feed. If you didn't know, now you know. Click on one thing you not sure about, you just curious about. And this happens on TikTok and it happens on Instagram. And you know Donald Trump just bought TikTok. So you click on something, you might be drunk, you might be high, you might be curious, you might be just being silly, you might just be trying to be nosy. You click on it one time and bam, you live here now. This is officially a part of your algorithm. So when you click on something in this day in society, you better make sure that you find with that being a consistent part of your algorithm, because it probably will. Child, I watched one video about gay men topping, about men topping. And now I'm getting videos where men is talking about if you paint on me, it's okay. We can get a shower and we can go right back to it. I'm like, I don't need all this information. I didn't click on this app to know about people painting. Like now we normalizing painting. That's to me, that's almost like a cis woman saying, hey, it was a red light and he ran it. You know what's down there. He ran that red light and he got what he got. Bloody ping. So now we doing bloody and shitty pings. Child, when I tell you this world we living in, men having sex with men in the bushes and women flying to Dubai to get shitted and pissed on. The cis men is over here in America fucking each other in the bushes. And the cis women is flying over to Dubai to get shitted and pissed on for $30,000 and $40,000. What a wonderful world it would be. I saw dream of me, red, blue, and green. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Motherfuckers, the butch queens, the gay men, the gay men, the cis men, the down low men, get shitted on in the bushes in America, and the cis women going to Dubai to get shitted and pissed on. It's a shitty mess. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Girl, talk about Dookie Love. Digging me out, digging me out. Oh, yeah, digging me out, digging me out, digging me out, digging me out. And I heard T.S. Madison say, girl, you going over there getting shitted on in Dubai. Y'all going over there getting $30,000, $40,000. Girl, like you ain't never got shitted on. Girl, you be topping them dudes. Girl, you ain't never put your dick in no shitty booty hole, girl. Girl, everybody be getting shitted on, girl. Okay, it's too much brown. It's too much brown, wet gravy action, bitch. It's just too much going on. The burger queens are diabolical. The diggity shit is out Nutella. Dig it, baby. When I tell you this is the world that we live in. So the cis women going to Dubai to get shitted and pissed on. And the cis men, so because you know that's DL. You know you going to Dubai on the DL because baby you ain't around here telling everybody you going to Dubai to get shitted and pissed on. So you basically DL. You a DL freak. You a DL freak for that bag. And then the men, they just go in the woods. They just go in the bushes. Go in a park near you, honey, and have a fecal fest. A feces festival. Fecal matter festival. A fecal matter and feces festival. Maddie be drilling her sour pickle in them hairy, dirty holes over there. TS Doo Magic. Oh my! So now that I've had got my, got my silliness out, I want to take a moment. Well, I'm not gonna tell y'all what's going on now. I know I said I was gonna give y'all some updates, but all I can say is there is exciting news. Right now I'm in Louisiana. So there's exciting news that's coming up. But I'm gonna let action speak louder than words. Cause we on the verge of something. We're on the verge of something, baby. Can we say things are coming together, baby? Things are coming together. They may not be coming together as quickly as I would like them to, but you know what? We have to be ready. We have to be ready for it. We have to be ready for the things that are happening in our life. And, I'm acknowledging that I'm still, navigating some trauma, dealing with some issues. And so, pacing myself is important. Pacing myself is important. But so this month has been challenging for me because October 2nd is my grandmother's birthday, who adopted me, who was my mother. October 4th, I legally married my last partner. And legally, my name is supposed to be Tila Lorraine Love Pantaleon. And I like that because Pantaleon is like sovereign and it also means lion. So it's like King Lion. Um so I love that. Like it's like Tila Lorraine, which sounds like rain, and a rain on the throne, or rain as in water. Um Tila Lorraine Love Pantaleon. Like that is just so regal. My name on paper is just so regal. Like the ancestors really just be like they go put people in your life, and when you love them enough to take on their names and stuff, like it'll just be like I could have done this better myself. So Tila in Spanish is pronounced Taylor, Taylor, and it means fabric. And I love fabric because fabric holds things together. And Lorraine, like I said, it sounds like raining, like a raining queen, or like rain from the water. Love, we know what love means. And Pantaleon, like that's just such a beautiful name. Like I couldn't have. Yes, it do sound French. Hey, Sophie. I mean, yeah, I love my name. And people ask, like, I got Kadeem Mafa trademarked, but I'm not legally gonna change my name to Kadeem Mafa because I never want to see it like on a bill. I don't want to, like, if I was to have to do some time for something, because it's not out of the it wouldn't be like Martin Luther King went to jail, so it wouldn't be the most outlandish thing. I'm not claiming it. I'm just saying, hey, um, but I would never want to see Kaneem Mafa like on no court docket, or like be handcuffed under the name Kaneem Mafa. Like, no, bitch. Tila is my plantation name. Let Tila do. Let Tila go. The way I see it is Tila is like Adora, and Kaneen is Shira. Tila is Adora. Kaneen is Shira. You understand? Tila is Clark Kent. Kaneen is Superman. You know, Tila is uh 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 Diana Prince. Kaneen is Wonder Woman. You understand that? Yeah, Kaneen is freedom, right? That's my free name. But child, I'm thinking about like if if I go to like if I get in another relationship, I want my next partner to be able to build a house. And like I wouldn't want them to build the house by themselves. Like I would want to help them build the house. So like it wouldn't be something that they would be just like, build me a house and I'm just gonna sit back and be fish and look at you build this house. Like that's not what I want. I want to build the house with my partner. But I want them to know more about building the house so that they could kind of like direct and I could just help them. Like be their assistant in building the house that we're gonna live in together. Yes, honey. That's I want my I think I want my next partner to be like Jesus. I want my next partner to be a carpenter. I'ma be his Sophia or their Sophia. I'ma be their Mary Magdalene. Yes, honey. I'm gonna be their Sophia energy. And we're gonna let our Christed powers combine. But I want them to know how to build a house in T.S. Woods. Build a house in T.S. Woods. Offer him lemonade on break. I was thinking about that last night. Him be strong and shirtless. Okay, you saw Ruth and Boaz. You saw Tyler Perry, Ruth and Boaz. Jam. Yes, that's what I want my next husband to give, baby. I want my next partner. I'm trying to change my language. I want my next partner to be strong. I want them to know how to work with wood, not just the one between their legs. I want them to know how to make tools. Cause I really legit want to live off the land. Like I really legit like this Matrix is getting so old to me. Like I'm getting to the point to where as I'm ready to just put my phone down and just leave this world. Like just leave this world and just like go and live off the grid. Like get us a nice dog. Get us have us a nice big strong dog that that got good ears and very alert. I want to have a good nice dog. I want to have I want my man to know how to handle me and handle this off-grid setup. Yes. 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 Yes, that's what I want. Like I'm so ready. Like that's the frame I'm in for real. Like I'm on that type of time. And I think the ancestors is telling me cause I be having my like little slip ups with these dudes, like, I don't know if it's the New Orleans energy. I haven't messed around. Like I haven't had like a sexual encounter in Louisiana. I think the one time I think I had one. Well, no, me and him didn't do anything. Um, Like I think when I came down here a couple of months ago, I 69 with this dude. And then when I found out he was married, I was like, oh, okay, I'm good. But the other day I tried to do something with this dude, and he just didn't have enough blood flow down there. He been trying to have me for like 10 years, child, but it wasn't enough blood flow down there. And he had a few cute moments. Like there was one or two cute strokes. But child, it was a mess. And so many of these dudes be, booty bandits. It be giving very much, I want you. I likes you. And I want you. We could do this the easy way. We could do this the hard way. A lot of them be really giving you booty warrior tease. And that is such a turn off to me. Like, I am not I get triggered. I get triggered when the whole booty conversation come up. I get triggered. Like, you ever had a dude that was like, you call yourself trying to give him some, and as I said, I'm giving him some of that front hole, and he said all of a sudden, let's do a doggy style. Then he want to do a doggy style, so then he want to do it from the back. Then this motherfucker hawk spit on your booty hole. Hawk spit on your booty hole. What you think you about to do, buddy? Besides get punched in your face. What do you think you're about to do here, buddy? Like, you do realize that even if I wanted to do that, I wouldn't do it without dushing. Like, these men don't even care about doo doo. They don't even care about it. They don't even say, hey, is it clean back there? Hey, you good back there? I already know what that means. Like I had enough drunken, sloppy nights. Motherfuckers hot spit on my booty hole. We know what that means. You trying to slide into that hole accidentally next. When he says the keyword booty, he wants to get piped down expeditiously. They be they crazy about booty. Um, I don't know how much you have been paying attention to the story, Sophie, but you do know that my husband passed 2 years ago, right? I've said it multiple times. And when I post pictures of my last husband, I always say we would be or he was. Like I never say like and that's the reason why everything is written in past tense because he is no longer in the physical realm in that body. He left his body to go and be reincarnated January the 6th of 2023. So he's no longer in his physical body. He is still my husband because we were still married when he transitioned this world. So he is still my husband, but he is not physically here. It's like they're under a lust spell. That's why I didn't say anything, Oracle. Yeah. Thank you, Sophie. But yeah, um, and I used to didn't like the whole RIP thing, but now I'm in a different place in consciousness, and it's like, I'm like, yeah, because I definitely feel like this is hell. So, child, if you want to go and rest and do something different or think about something else or just, live another process, then baby, go and do that. In my next incarnation, I'm still working on it. It's not exactly finished yet. But this is a dragon that I have been working on. Yes, I'm entering my dragon season. So this is a dragon that I have been working on. Yes, it's a purple dragon. It's a purple and gold dragon. Look at that blue flame, honey. Look at that blue flame, baby. Look at that blue flame. Yes, honey, this is Tiamat. I'm going into my dragon season. I'm going into my dragon era. I'm going into my dragon era, baby. I'm going into my dragon era. I'm getting ready. I had wolf season when I went to New York. I done went through my phoenix season, my wolf season. Child, I'm in my dragon era now. This is so begins the dragon era. So I'm about to start painting nothing but dragons. All of my old art, I'm going to collage and condense into one big work to make more room. But now I only want to paint dragons. I want to get really, really good at painting dragons. Yeah, this is my first. I think this is like my second attempt at a dragon. But yeah, I'm really, really, really getting serious about them dragons. Yes, ma'am, because they tried to get us in the Bible. They tried to make us think they tried to tell us that dragons was bad. They tried to tell us, and it's so crazy because they literally prophesy in the Bible the return of Tiamat. They prophesy in the Bible, in Revelations, they prophesy the return of Tiamat. This is why I'm over here gagging. But they made Tiamat a man because this is a homosexual reality. This is a hyper homosexual reality. They made Tiamat a man called Tiamat Satan, and they said that Tiamat will be defeated again because Tiamat, the dragon, is gonna wake up. It's gonna be a fight. Now remember, Marduk, who is supposed to be Yahweh, this God that everybody praying to, Marduk is Yahweh. Marduk and Tiamat is supposed to fight again, and he's gonna destroy Tiamat like he did the last time. Well, actually, he didn't destroy Tiamat because if Tiamat is awakening, then Tiamat could never be destroyed. But what he did was he um he basically just did some type of binding spell, like breaking Tiamat up and putting Tiamat to sleep. But Tiamat is about to wake up. Tiamat is returning. The divine feminine is returning. They labeled it Satan. They made it Satan. They made it a masculine figure. But Tiamat is returning, and Tiamat and Marduk gonna have a battle, and then Tiamat supposed to go back to the lake of fire. But child, I don't think it's gonna go like that. I think the Bible lied. Hyper homosexual, right? Murdoch is Zeus. Whew, yep. Dragons are the apocalypse. I love this. Dragons are my spirit animal. Artwork is fire. Thank you. Period, Auntie. Thank you. I've been thinking of dragons lately. T.S. Black. Yes, dragon. Yes, honey. Yes. Because I've been thinking of dragons a lot lately too, and like I've been doing a lot of research on dragons. Like I've become consumed with dragons. I'm infatuated. I'm learning more about how to work with AI. I want to do more work with AI. But it's a battle because half of the time I don't even want to be on the internet. Like I really legit just be wanting to put my phone down and at times thinking of ways to be more invested in it and more on it all the time is like, ugh, girl, like no, this is just another way to have me more bogged down and stuck on the internet. Like, bitch, I'm tired of being on the fucking internet. So like, I love AI. Like I love AI. Like I love what I'm able to do with AI. Like I want to show y'all something that I made today. Oh, yes. Yes, AI. Yes, purple ones. Bitch, I be trying to visualize, bitch. Bitch, I be trying to visualize. Yes, purple ones. Yes, purple ones. Yes, purple ones. Yes, purple beings. Yes. AI be helping me just visualize the world, honey, that I want to see, baby. Look at them eyes. Look at that hair. Look at that skin. Child, do you see the purple, the lavender water, like the lavender waterfalls, like the lavender mist, baby, draped in gold, like royalty, baby, with them spongy crowns, baby, that could be under the water, baby, the real SpongeBob, bitch, the real SpongeBob people, bitch, TS purple, rich melody, yes, baby. Purple ones rise, baby. Purple ones rise, baby. Let's go back to the other image because I love that one too. Yes, honey, we're gonna let that one sit for a while. Baby, ready for battle. In avatar state, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, Nine Ether. Do you see the beautiful golden city behind? The beautiful golden city behind, baby. Yes, visualization. Visualize with me. Purple ones rise, baby. Becoming purple, baby. Wholeness. Wholeness. A man, a woman. Lele. Thank you, mother. Thank you, father. Thank you, mother. Thank you, father. Maja. Dama. Pama. How? Pama is Papa Mama. Dama is Daddy Mama. Mada is Mother Father. Yes. Yes. Fama is Father Mother. Yeah, Father Mama. Yes. Famo is Father Mother. Yes. 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 Fama. Dama, Brista, brother, sister, son, daughter, son. Yes, honey, hybrid words. hybrid the words, bring them together, make them one. God, goddess, goddess, God. On period, the wholeness of it all. Yes, honey, the alpha and the omega, the head and the tail. Yes, ma'am. Earth, air, fire, water, I am your daughter. Earth, air, fire, water, I am your son. Earth, air, fire, water, we are the one. We are one. Yes, yes, come on, baby. Yes, honey. We are water. We are air. We are earth. We are fire. We are whole. Period. On period to the pool. Down. Yes, honey. I just love it. I love it. I love it. TS Gold Metropolis. Mm-hmm. Purple Two Spirited. TS Elemental Fish. Period. Period. Now let's bring back the five ones. Let's bring back the five. Let's talk about them five. Yes, honey. You can't see all five of them because some of them cut off up in here. But it's five beings representing the elements and soul or spirit or heart. But you got earth, air, fire, water, and you got spirit and heart. That's why I love the five hearts. You know the Lord behind the five purple hearts. The five purple hearts represent earth, air, water, fire, and heart, soul, or spirit. You could say heart, soul, or spirit. All of that is is spiritual. So yeah, that's the lore behind the five purple hearts. Mm-hmm. Come on, baby, the whole spirit, the whole. Hmm. Hmm. And I know it was the blood. And I know it was the blood. And in this, we talking about the water. When we say blood, we talking about water. Okay, so we're going to swap it out. When you hear me say blood, I'm talking about the water, the living water. And I know it was the blood for me. One day when I was lost, this world had me on a cross. But I know it was the blood for me. Come on now. And they pierced her in her side. That's what they did to Tiamat. And they pierced her in her side. And then that goddess died for me. 'Cause from her body came the earth. From her body came everything that lives and breathes, baby, from the remains of her body. See, Marduk took that sword and pierced her in the side, cut her in half. Pierced her in her side. She was the water. She was the living water. She was the current. Pierced her in her side. And that goddess died for me. One day when I was lost, they had me on a cross. And I know it was the blood for me. Thank you, Goddess Tiamat. Thank you, Mother Dragon. Thank you, Current. Thank you, Conscious. Thank you, Wata. Thank you, Living Wata. Oh, yes, thank ya. Marduki. Marduki. My Goddess God on today pierced her in the side. And then that goddess died. For me, mm, one day when I was lost, honey, that third eye was closed. That third eye wasn't open, baby. So they was crucifying my consciousness, baby. They was crucifying my consciousness. They was feeding my consciousness lies, baby. I couldn't think for myself. I wasn't studying to show myself approved. I wasn't learning from myself. I was trusting what they was telling me. And they was telling me things to keep me foolish, to keep me dumb, to keep me in the dark. But I woke up. I rose in consciousness. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Look at your phone and say, I woke up. Look at your phone and say, I'm present. I'm aware. And I know better today. And I'm not going back. Because the goddess had died for me. Oh my, the goddess had died so this whole earth could be, so this whole planet could be. They brainwashed us to trust the narcissistic homosexual booty bandit. Yes, the ones that be doing it in the woods. Painting each other down in the woods. Oh my God, it's God on today. There's a painting going on the inside. A painting. Pretty brown round. Zuki Love. Mm-hmm. Sip and paint activity. Bitch, you did not just say sip and paint. That's what they be going over there to Dubai to do. Sip, piss, and get painted. Sip and paint. They go over there, sip, piss, and get painted. Sip, piss, and get painted. My God is God on today. On today, sibling. This motherfucking salt and pepper popcorn. I've been working on the bag for about 3 days though. Oh. My mouth be opening up like an anaconda for this popcorn. That mouth open wide for this popcorn. Not they be human toilets. No, which I love me some popcorn. Hmm. There's a painting on the inside I can't keep to myself. Hmm. From the depths of my soul. Cause painting is the way I say thanks. Yeah. Them trees be traumatized at the hardcore booty action going on in the woods. The trees be looking at them butch queens cut up like, and them DL men do it like this. Poo, poo splattering all over the trees. Trees got shit all on them. Shitty leaves all on the ground. Oh my. The trees is like, I didn't ask for none of this. Wait, hold on. Trying to make it look like my afro. Yes, purple. Yes, purple. Yes, purple afro. Wait, hold on. Shit. I gotta scoot up now. Okay. Damn. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I almost look connected. It was almost giving. It's Nutella everywhere. It's like P. Diddy and Meek Mill going at it. Child. And they say the man got 50 months and he not already done like 14 of them months, huh? Treacherous seal moans diabolical. Is diabolical and echoey. Child. This the world we live in though. And people finna start acting out more as we get closer to like the shenanigans really kind of like taking over. Like as more of the shenanigans become a thing, people gonna start doing a whole lot of wild, desperate stuff. Like this brings me back to when I was working at Papa Joe's and they announced that we was going to war with Iraq. I will never forget how them soldiers flooded the club because a lot of them wanted to be with a trans woman who had a penis before they died. They wanted to experience that. So the soldiers flooded the club. And so as we get into these dire times that are ahead, because they are coming, they are here for some people already. But as they come for more people, we're going to start seeing a lot more weird things happening. Weird is going to become normal because people are going to be trying to live out their fetishes and their fantasies before they believe that doom comes. People gonna be like, oh well damn, if I'm about to get thrown in a concentration camp, if I'm about to go to jail, if they about to start killing us off, if they about to start doing it, baby, I may as well go on here and have my fun. So we finna see a whole lot of people who on the level of let me have my last hurrah, let me have me a good time before that's gonna be how people deal with stress. That's how people gonna deal with fear. That's how people gonna deal with not knowing what's coming next. We're going to see a whole lot of weird stuff. People's fetishes and people's fantasies are gonna start being their primary goal for the day. People gonna be on demon time, slime time, and saying fuck it. I cried 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They're gonna force themselves to live out their perverted fantasies. Yes, they are. They're gonna stop fighting it. They're gonna stop fighting it. That is what we're gonna see more of. So as you see, people began to embrace that as a new norm. As you see, people begin to embrace all of this foolishness as the new norm. Know that we get into that time. We get into that time. Everybody feel it. Y'all feel it. But yeah, so I've been on here an hour. I didn't want to be on here too long today, but I wanted to get on here and cackle and let y'all know that I'm in good spirits. You know, I can remember when I first tested positive. This used to be like a really, really sad day for me, like a very depressing day for me. And I'm not going to say that it doesn't still come with its mental challenges, but, you know, I love how I deal with grief. I love how I'm dealing with it now. You know, I love the space that I'm in now. Thank you, God Goddess. Um, I'm in a far better space, you know, with how I deal with this diagnosis now. Um, Even with how I deal with my husband passing, my grandmother passing, I was in the space to acknowledge it all this year and just like to just really sit with it and spend time with myself. Yes, purple sun, the energy in the air is very active today. Yeah, the moon was so pretty last night. We did a moon ritual. Yeah, it's finna be wild, desperate nigga orgies on the streets. Baby, they finna cut up. They finna cut up. If you ain't seen it all, you definitely about to. It ain't gonna just be violence. It's gonna be freaky fetish fantasies. All the things that people have been wanting to do, they gonna go ahead and do it. When I say we about to find out who people really is, you really about to find out who people not about to die living in the closet. About their freaks and fetishes and stuff. They're not about to. They're gonna open up. And they're gonna go ahead and get it off their chest. So be ready for that. But yeah, I'm in a much better space, taking it one day at a time. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna do a Halloween live because you know typically I call that Ancestors Day, so we might do a special Halloween live to honor the spirits on Halloween because y'all know I call that Ancestors Day. But we'll talk about it some more in the purple meetings. Yeah, and then soon I'll be able to let y'all know the good news of what's going on for the nation. But I'll tell the Purple Thought group first. Yeah, I'll talk to them about that first. But anyway, I love y'all. I don't have a candle with me right now. I don't have a candle with me right now. But let's light one spiritually in our hearts. A light to guide home our ancestors who've come today and every other day since we've been away from our altars, acknowledging the past, the present, and the future. Yeah. We thank you for your sacrifice. I did a ritual last night, so I really feel like we good. I was gonna get on here and drag on the rhinestones some more, but I just don't. I said what I needed to say. I want to thank everybody who thumbs up that video though, and helped me get it through the algorithm more. You know, I thank everybody who supported that video, baby. I saw all of them thumbs up under there, baby. Y'all, y'all was back, and then people was even messaging me saying you was spot on with that. So thank y'all for the support on that video, cause she had tried it, and if I was a different type of bitch, I'd have sued that hoe. But I'm a true abolitionist. I don't really do the establishment like that. But if I was a different type of bitch, I'd have sued that hoe. Cause you could be messing with me, like if I needed a job or I wanted to get a job in the community, like that's defamation, that's damning. And I have never on any job, and I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave it alone. I have never worked a job where they have been able to say that I spazzed out or I lost control or um, I've never been in a professional setting where I was being paid to do something, or I've never been in a professional setting where I lost control or that I was unhinged. The only time that y'all have ever seen me act out or cry or panic or something like that is on my personal platform. And so she's never like in my interactions with her and in all the years I've engaged with her, I've never displayed a behavior with her that she could say, "Oh, you're crazy." Wearing face paint? Is that what you're talking about? Cuz that's indigenous. Wearing tribal clothes, wearing wooden earrings that I made, wearing like is that what you're talking about? Cuz that's literally the only thing you could be talking about because I've never carried myself in a undignified and all the times we've been around each other when you came to New Orleans to come to the event, you came to the shower, there was no outburst there was no undignified behavior there. The only time you've ever seen me be really emotional in person was when I was booted out of that intersex room. So for you to put out that low on me, you've never seen me act unstable. You've never seen me in person. The internet is a place for me to be free and a place for me to be completely transparent. The internet is the space that I created to bear my soul and to be whole. I'm modeling that. I'm modeling wholeness for the nation. You have never, none of you bitches have never seen me in person carry myself in a way that gave this bitch is mentally ill. You've never, none of you. And so that was defamation of character. And if I was a different type of bitch, I could have sued her. What you say? She looked like a pug. Pug in Madea cosplay tried it. Right, defamation of character. Right, the face, the tribal paint, all that. That's ancestral, exactly. But she cosplay in African aesthetic, but side eye in tribal paint like biscuit face. It's mentally unstable, topping, painting dusty as straight girl. So I'm not gonna give that too much energy, but I did want to say that, and then we could just set that to the side and be done with that. You know, I have reached out to Angelica a couple of times about being on her podcast. She has not responded, so I guess we know what that means. Um, yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna leave her alone too. I love you down. Bless your show, bless your platform. But I'm good over here. I ain't. Bitch, you ain't got to tell me twice. I get it. Anyway, you ain't got to tell me 3 times, bitch. Now I asked once. You ain't say nothing, and a polite no would have been fine. At least acknowledge it, cause I know you saw it. A polite no would be no. I don't think our platforms. I don't think our messages are in alignment right now, or I think we're on different frequencies. Something, but say something, you know. But yeah, that's it on that. You don't need these girls. They not built their life. Say that. But yeah, so we gonna go ahead and roll out. Thank you for being in the chat today. Getting rid of these trolls, Purple Prodigy, Anandia. Yes, honey. Thank you so much for your work today in the chat. I love you so much for coming on and having my back. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up this live, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this live, and y'all have a beautiful, blessed evening. Take care of yourselves. Down but now that I say cool, it keeps spinning and turning in Gani, Iyanko, Kalukulo, which means I'm a child of God goddess. And if I am, you are. Thank you for all the purple hearts and the crowns, yes, because the wholeness is coming. The wholeness is coming. A man, a woman, lay lem, lay lay. Purple ones, rise. Later.